Hey, welcome back. We hope your Thursday is off to a wonderful start. People are starting to scatter there at St. Peter's Square, but there were up to 50,000 people overnight as we still wait for the selection of a new pope. This is a live look in Vatican City, where just 2 hours ago, a second round of black smoke could be seen pouring from the chimney of the Sistine Chapel. A crowd of about 30,000 has gathered this morning there. The question is, where do we go from here? And Dr. Miguel Diaz, retired ambassador to the Holy See, joins us now this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Exciting times.
It is.
Okay, so are you surprised after 3 rounds of voting that we don't have a new pope just yet?
Not at all. It takes really 2 to 3 days. In recent history, it took about 2 days for Bergoglio to be elected pope. And so I'm not surprised at all. It could happen tonight. Tonight, our time, or Rome's time this afternoon for us. Could happen tomorrow. Could take a little longer, but it's all about gaining consensus among the 133 cardinals that are voting.
Yeah, so they're locked into the Sistine Chapel. They don't have any contact with the outside world. We know they voted 3 times. Are there discussions, negotiations taking place between those votes?
Absolutely, and I think that most of our viewers that have seen Conclave can know about the different discussions that occur. I tend to think about putting the cardinals in 3 groups: the diplomats, those that are very concerned with global affairs and relations with states; the pastors, more in line with Pope Francis, those that have a tremendous pastoral experience and bring that heart to the table. And then there are those that are much more doctrinal, maybe cultural conservatives. And so I think that among those groups, there's a lot of discussions with different groups aligning until one begins to emerge as a kind of consensus. And then we'll have the white smoke.
Okay. We don't know what's going on. It's very secretive, but are these votes scheduled? Do we generally know? I mean, are people inside the Vatican, so we know maybe there'll be 2 more votes tonight? How does that all work?
Right, so there are 4 votes generally now, except on the first day yesterday. But now there are 2 votes. There were 2 votes in the morning, and there will be 2 more votes at night.
Okay.
And then, if any of those votes produce a 2/3, the majority of the cardinals needed to elect a pope, then we will have the white smoke rising from the Vatican City.
Okay, last question for you, Dr. Diaz. When there is a new pope selected, how soon after that moment, after that vote, will we get to see that individual?
Well, when I was at the Vatican, I got to visit it's called the Room of Tears. And so the Pope is brought back to that Room of Tears in terms of being vested. And so after the cardinal has been elected Pope, the Pope will be vested, and there will be some official, some rituals that occur, and then they bring up the Pope to the balcony, and in this case it will be Cardinal Momberti, who is the Archdeacon, who will come out to the balcony and announce the famous verse of Habemus Papam, and then the Pope will be presented. But it usually will take some time before all that process occurs while folks await at Vatican City the good news that a new Pope has been elected.
Dr. Diaz, thank you so much this morning. Mike's